Hey guys, so today I want to go over this build I've been working on for about the last week. I want something that had good damage overall, but then also really good survivability as well. So in the build we're using 2 pieces of Providence Defense, 1 piece of Walker Harrison Co., 1 Grupo Sombra, 1 piece of Sokolov Concern, and the Memento backpack. And then for weapons, my main weapon is always going to be an SMG, either the Grudge, my MP5, MPX, or one of my Vectors. And then my secondary is always going to be the Scorpio shotgun because it's just so good in the meta right now. So to start off on my mask, I just have all red attributes. I have max weapon damage, and then crit hit chance and crit hit damage are really close to being max as well. And then I do have a max crit hit damage mod on there as well. And then for the Walker and Harris chest piece, we have all red again. I have max weapon damage. I have 4 crit hit chance, the max is 6 for this field. Then I have max crit hit damage, and then I have a 10.4 crit hit damage mod on there as well. What I really like about this chest piece is the unbreakable talent on it. When your armor is depleted, 95% of your armor will be automatically repaired, and it happens instantly. So this will really help you if you get caught out of cover, or if someone flanks you and starts shooting you in the back. And it's a second life basically, so this is just really nice to have. And then moving on to the holster, I'm using the Grupo Sombra, which gives me the 15% crit hit damage, and then I put max armor on there, and then 4.7 crit hit chance, and then 10.3 crit hit damage. I'm really not too concerned about the crit hit chance. I have a lot of pieces where this isn't maxed, but I'm already at 60%, which is the max crit hit chance that you can have. So even though it's not maxed on a lot of my armor pieces, I'm still hitting the max level, so I'm fine with just staying at 4.7. And then for the gloves, I'm using the Sokolov Concern for the additional 10% SMG damage. I have 14.2 weapon damage. The 15% is max for this field. I have armor regen, which is nice, but not really needed. And then crit hit damage, which is max at 12%. For the knee pads, I'm using the Providence Defense, and then max weapon damage at 15%, headshot damage, and then crit hit damage. Again, I don't really need crit hit chance there because I'm already at the max, so headshot damage, it's a little extra damage, I'll take it. And then lastly, we have the Memento backpack. So I have 13.2% weapon damage. I have almost max armor. I'm off by about 500 armor from being maxed, and then it has a skill tier as well. And then I have a mod on there for 10.4 crit hit damage. This backpack really helps with the survivability of this build because you get a couple bonuses once you get a kill. So whenever you kill an enemy, they drop a trophy. So whenever you pick up that trophy, you're going to get a weapon damage bonus, and then you're going to get bonus armor as well. So for weapons, I'm using an SMG. I've been maining the Grudge lately just because I got such a good roll on it. Then I'm also using the MP5, MPX, and then Vector as well. So my secondary has been the Scorpio ever since I got it because it's just so strong in the meta right now. Even if the raw damage isn't anything great, your ability to debuff the enemies with poison, disorient, shock, and then getting the 20% damage buff, this is just so strong because you just stagger enemies whenever you're getting rushed. So it works on bosses, it works on heavy gunners, it works on just a random enemy that's running at you. So for skills, I'm using the Chem Launcher and the Crusader Ballistic Shield. The shield just feels really strong in the meta right now because you can use any weapon type while this is deployed, and whenever you have this deployed, the shield has 2.6 million health points. So if you're fighting an enemy in front of you and they're shooting at you, your shield is going to take all the damage, and then once this health pool is depleted, then your character will still have their full amount of armor and health. Keep in mind, if you do get flanked, if an enemy starts shooting you in the back, even if you have this deployed, you're still going to take the full amount of damage. And the other downfall to using the shield, or at least having it deployed, is you can't sprint whenever it's deployed. But you can still move around, the mobility still feels alright. It might be a little annoying if you're used to sprinting everywhere, but I think it's definitely worth using though. If I'm having trouble surviving in a certain boss fight or against some hunters, then what I'll do is I'll swap to this other holster. So on this holster I have max armor, and then I also have 50% shield health, which is really nice. So without that holster on, my shield has 2.6 million health points. But whenever I swap over to the Forge, now it's going to have 3.3 million health points. So that just got me an extra 700,000 health points. So that'll definitely help you survive a little more if you're taking a lot of damage, or if you have a habit of getting caught out of cover whenever you have your shield deployed. The only downside is you drop in damage a little bit. I think I drop about 4% crit hit chance and 10% crit hit damage, but the extra survivability might be worth it. And just for reference, my watch level is at 164. I have 32 points into crit hit chance, 1 point in headshot damage, I have 33 points into total armor, 32 points into skill haste, 1 point into skill repair, and then 33 points into accuracy. And then here are just the stats. I'm at 50. What the? And then here are my stats as well, just for a point of reference. I have 60% crit hit chance, which is the max, and I have 130.6 crit hit damage. And then for armor, I'm actually at 1,065,000, even though this says 1.1 million. So overall, I think this build has pretty good damage. If you're doing alert level 4 control points, or if you're doing heroic missions, this will be plenty of damage to get you by, especially if you're running those solo and the enemies aren't quite as tanky. So in closing, I hope this video was helpful. I think this is a really fun build. I really like the amount of damage that comes with the build, and then also the survivability, and then having over 1 million armor is nice as well. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Thanks.